Welcome back, everyone. There is less than a month left before early voting begins in the Texas primary election. The first day, just to keep in mind, is February 17th. Election day is March 3rd. Now, in this short space of time, a campaign is working to boost voter turnout statewide. So joining us now to talk more about March Matters is Marjorie Clifton. She is the co-founder of that campaign. Marjorie, welcome to our show. Thank you for taking the time to be here today and speak a little bit more about this.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. Most people hear about the November election.
Right.
Lots of energy, lots of money goes into that. But what most Texans don't understand is that the most important election in the state is actually the primary. And the reason for that is that 97% of our elected officials are actually decided in the March primary, not in the general election.
Yeah.
So our governor, our senators, everyone who's representing us. And so what a lot of Texans don't understand is that policies around water and roads and schools and all the things that touch their life, they wonder sort of, what role can I play? How do I get involved? The March primary is where it's at. So
this is where you can do it.
This is where it happens. You know, it's why we call it like March Matters, is March Madness. Like, we've got both things going on in March, and they're both important to Texans.
It's a good look for people as well,
That's
too,
right,
to keep that in mind. But you all have a specific goal this year for March Matters. Talk about what that is when it comes to voter turnout.
Yeah. Well, so in Texas, 90% of voters do not show up for the primary. So that means you have a small sliver of people, about 10% of people, choosing everything about who runs our state.
Right.
So our goal is if we can turn out 250,000 more voters. And so that's out of 3 million voters we already have. And the thing that also is important, that most people who vote in primaries have voted in past primaries. We don't have a lot of new people voting. And those people also self-identify largely as extremes of their party. And so when people show up in November, they wonder, well, I don't like anyone on the ballot and everything seems kind of out of whack. Well, part of that is because of primaries. And so what we're doing is we've got a website that basically provides you all the information you need to vote. So it has, if you're registered, allows you to check your registration, where to vote, why it's so important, getting information on the candidates. But the other more important thing is that we're trying to enable other organizations to educate their communities and volunteers. So on marchmatters.org, our website, you can actually get the toolkit, which is basically, it's a March Matters to, and you decide what March Matters to roads, to water, to grocery prices, whatever it is. You can put your own logo, you can put your own message in it, and you can actually share it with your email list, on your social media, even make yard signs. But the goal is to empower Texans to educate their own communities. So if you run a business, or you go to a YMCA, or you're part of a faith community, we've got a ton of churches, synagogues, all kinds of faith groups joining us as well.
Why is that important, to be able to have at least a place where people can go and grab information and share with their networks?
Well, because a lot of people want to do something. I mean, people are talking about politics everywhere.
All the time.
And honestly, people feel so divided, they feel disempowered, they don't understand how to get involved. And getting involved in primaries is actually the best and first place to get involved. And what we find is once people vote once, they tend to vote more often. And so this is really about enabling people to feel empowered to be civic leaders, and also just to get the word out to their own communities and educate their own communities. So.
What jumped out to me whenever we learned about March Matters and about this kind of re-energized effort this particular year is that this was a nonpartisan effort.
Yeah.
This is a nonpartisan campaign. Why is that important to highlight and point out to people?
Yeah, because, you know, a way we all come together is by celebrating our differences and being able to execute, or I should say exercise our voice in the voting booth.
Sure.
We've seen this really be amazing for employers who have struggled with how do I deal with culture in my company, is that when people vote together, it becomes kind of a moment they can celebrate. And so, you know, if Texas is going to be represented by the people and represent the needs of all Texans, we need more Texans, you know, showing up. We need them represented in our leaders that are getting elected. And so that's really the goal, is we're not telling you who to vote for, we're just telling you to vote and trying to give people the power to be able to do that.
And we want to remind everybody out there that the deadline to be able to register to vote in the primary is coming up very soon. That is on February 2nd. I moved recently and I wanted to change my address to make sure it's all in line for the primary. So that's another little thing to keep in the back of your mind.
One more important fact.
Yes.
Mail-in voting is getting a little tricky this year. And so if you can, vote in person or send in your mail-in ballot early and have it hand stamped. So that's a really important so that your vote gets counted.
Lots of great reminders to everybody out there. But Marjorie, we appreciate you joining us and good luck with this initiative.
Thank you. Log on marchmatters.org. You can get the toolkit and get everything you need to vote.
Pretty easy. All right, thank you.
Thank you.